started visiting prostitutes. I think it was just like a curiosity kind of thing, especially if like my friends going, and you just want to be one of the boys, you know. So the first time I was really nervous actually. You're like the new guy, and all your friends go like, oh, hey, let's take this guy out for a spin, you know. So you literally go into this like aquarium-looking place. So it's glass and all these girls, and they're all like, oh hi, how are you? Da, 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 da. Like they're all trying to welcome you in. On one end you got your friends like faster pick. There's this like peer pressure coming in. So from there you kind of like, yeah, I'll take this number, and then you pay, I think it's like $50 an hour, $50 per shot. So you choose the girl, you go in. The one I went in the room was, I think, very personalized. There was a lot of like photos of the girl. Very personal in that sense. It's like going to someone's room. Like there's a little bit of conversation, that kind of thing. And then they proceed to the shower. So they clean you up with the foreplay, and then the actual sex. But it's all protected, it's all safe sex. I was like, holy shit. I felt like, like now I'm the actor in those porn scenes, It's something new, something fun. And I had a good time. Like, it didn't feel like a transaction in a sense. After you're done, they clean you up as well, so you take another shower. So you come out. So my friends used to say, you go in dirty, you come out clean. I think something interesting is that you have no idea who visits the prostitutes. I think you'd be surprised that some high-profile people visit, and I'm very sure sometimes you will definitely spot a familiar face.
So how did you meet her?
Oh, so it's just like one of those like random, just one of those days. So went in, did the whole routine, and just like, I don't know, it was just like, I guess it was a good day. You just click, and you're having like so much fun. I just like, had a good connection with, a good vibe, and obviously the sex was amazing. You become a repeated customer, and then poof, man. So it started with that. So just seeing her once, twice. So with this particular brothel, they offer, so you pay like $200 and you stay overnight. So like this only happens like once like you like a damn good connection with the girl, like because not anyone can like book them, So slowly start staying overnight, more. And then, just slowly just like, oh, okay, this is my girl, that kind of thing. It came to a point where I would go in, I'll pay the pin, and she would refund me back. I think the girl I was seeing, I think she was making like maybe 20-25 grand. So she was probably one of the higher earners in that particular brothel.
Were there nights when you went and she was just like, oh, I just want to have sex?
Never. No, there was. No, I'm lying, there wasn't. Initially my other friends didn't take it too cool, I guess. But they were like, after all, they're like, oh, like I explained to them my whole rationale about it. And they're like, you do you, just be careful. I mean, there are obvious things that I worry about, like STDs, that kind of thing. But other than that, if you feel that it's a real relationship, allow me to say anything. So let's say they get 25K a month, right? And the half cut is 50, so $25. So you do 25K divided by 25. It's like 1,000 clients. It's a bit hard, I guess, in a sense where you kind of know, like dude, she's like sleeping with like a bunch of guys during the day. So I guess it's the obvious insecurities that you get, But if I'm not the only one. I kind of like saw like she was paying like, a bit more attention to a particular customer. Slowly I found out like, oh, she was overnighting with him as well. And I did confront her about it lah. And she's like, oh, this it's a high paying customer, he buys a lot of gifts. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. But like that little bit part of you inside you kind of eats you up. Like what if, what if you're doing the same thing to him that that they're doing to me? Just that little things,
Yeah.
But I mean, it could mean nothing. It could mean absolutely nothing, but maybe. And I think towards the halfway point of this whole relationship, it's where it got a bit rocky lah. And I'm out there and I meet this other girl, and so I start seeing her. So, but I think women's intuition, you can't get out of that shit, man. So one night she just, I don't know, just checks my phone while I'm sleeping. So get this, right? I'm like completely naked. I'm on the bed, and she has a knife in her hand, right? And I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I'm going to die today. I'm like ready to just like grab the knife and like get stabbed, like to save myself, right? So I'm like telling her to calm down, relax. So she turns around, she grabs like an album of our photos and she starts cutting the shit out. Yeah, I think that's like one of the scariest moments of my life. So my parents did actually meet her. They loved her actually, but like I just said, oh, she's a student. So, but like, because that's the thing, can you imagine you meet somebody and they are a super person, right? But just because of what they do, in terms of their profession, like you have this whole stigma about them, and so that, and I think that's the sad part, that I think if there's anything that people can take away from my experience, we should never judge somebody, because they are good people. They are really, really good people out there.